Hey guys, it's Brian. So today I want to do a video of the new fan that's installed in my bedroom. It's a 52-inch Winnower Monarch hugger ceiling fan. It's from 1986, and I'm not sure where Winnower fans were sold. If anybody knows, leave a comment down below because I have no idea. I mean, this fan was made before my time, so I really don't have any memory of these in stores. But this fan actually has a little bit of background with me. My great aunt had a house on the east side that we used to go to for parties and holidays and random visits. And she had a couple of fans in that house. One of them being one of these 52-inch Monarchs, this exact color, actually, same exact fan, in the den. And at first when I saw it, I thought it was a Hampton Bay Chatham because it looks almost exactly like a Chatham, an early Chatham, that it has stencil blades and the 3-light tulip kit. But with the exception that the fan in her house had the original bell pull chains that were white. That's a signature Winnower trait. So I was confused as to whether it was a Hampton Bay or maybe a Crest or maybe an Alaska. Alaska, because most Alaskas on their stencil have these two little curly thingies at the top of the stenciling. That's a good way to pick out an Alaska fan, although there are a lot of companies that use the same design in their stencil, so it's not exactly a spot-on trait. But anyway, that was one thing I had thought of. And then I posted a picture of the original fan on the DT forums wondering what it was, and somebody came out and said it's a Winnower. And I said, okay, which would have made sense considering that the fan in the kitchen was a Winnower Grande. I probably should have thought of that, but I digress. Excuse me. Anyway, this fan is a 3-speed forward reverse fan. And I got this a couple weekends ago when I met up with Jonathan Finn at the Akron Habitat Restore. And actually the same day that I picked up the 42-inch Winnower Oxford that I had temporarily installed in here for a little bit, picked that up from the Restore itself. So I got two Winnowers in one day and both major childhood fans. And this is actually the fan that was hanging in Jonathan Finn's kitchen of the house that he just recently bought. So he was kind enough to pass it on to me. Thank you, Jonathan. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea how long I've been looking for this fan. Anyway, more about the fan. I've got, excuse me, I've got 3 60-watt LED bulbs in it. They put out a heck of a lot of light in this room, and it's got a decent sized spinner motor in there. It's not the biggest motor, but it is definitely very powerful. This fan kicks out a lot of air, which is good for me because my house doesn't have central air. So in the summertime it does get quite hot, and this fan will help me efficiently move around the air conditioning in the window unit that will be there in the summer. 3-speed forward reverse. It's in really, really good shape. I don't see any imperfections anywhere. So it's been well taken care of in its life. And he also gave me the 2 original crystal ball pull chains that were on the fan when he moved into the house. And I really like them. They hang low enough that I can reach them from the bed without having to really get up. So anyway, let's go ahead and fire it up. This is low. And it does hum quite a bit, but that really doesn't bother me. If anything, it helps me sleep. It does move quite fast for a low speed, but that's okay because it actually kicks out quite a bit of air on low. and kick it up to medium. And medium is kind of almost like a high speed. It moves pretty fast. And it kicks out quite a bit of air. This is like a high speed for like a hunter ceiling fan, like a summer breeze or a coastal breeze, or it's pretty fast. So go ahead and kick it up to high now. And you can hear how much air that's moving. I mean, that thing is just kicking. I'll go ahead and shut it off. Yeah, it's definitely a good quality fan. I'm actually fairly impressed with it. I don't remember the one in my aunt's house running very often. I mean, I turned it on a couple of times over the years, but, you know, really didn't get a chance to thoroughly test it. So this one's kind of really surprised me at how well it performs, and it's actually a very solidly made quality fan. So I think this one has found a permanent home here in my bedroom, unless I decide to take it down for something nicer. But I really like the way this looks in here, and it performs very well. It's ideal for this situation because I've only got 7.5-foot ceilings in my house, so I have to be careful with what I install. But this one is perfect. So anyway, that's a demo of my 52-inch Winnower Monarch Hugger ceiling fan that's installed in my bedroom. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep watching. More to come.